The best healthcare is there in ways big and small. There when we most and least expect it. We may not see it, but we feel it. It lets us know we're not in this alone. Everyone deserves a healthcare partner who never quits. One who's there for what matters. United Healthcare. There for what matters.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These Jet Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on in the world of travel?
Hey, I'm still recuperating from our return from our vacation.
Yes, yeah. Oh my gosh. Look, I told you, I think I slept. I think I took the whole day just to sleep and watch other movies.
Let's tell the viewers where we went to. We went to we flew to Cancun, Mexico, and what was that resort we stayed in? Royal Chic.
Royalton Chic.
Royalton Chic.
How did y'all like the Royalton Chic?
You know what? I'm going to tell you, as far as vacations to Cancun, that has been one of my favorite. I mean, they have their restrictions, but you know what? For our safety, I'm glad, and I really enjoyed it. I think for what we paid, we got a lot.
I think so too. I really enjoyed it because we didn't have to worry about every day coming up, getting different places. They always had activities. The food overall, I mean, I understand people complained about the food, but to me, the food was good. The breakfast buffet was one of the best I've ever had.
And I think it's about perception. They had a process. When we had those reserved dinners, they want to bring out all the courses. And I think when you get there right on time, you get in, you get things good. But when you're late or you're the last ones, the people at the front always get the better service. And that's what I noticed every time we've gone somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, they have two different things that you can reserve for. You can be Diamond Club or you can just be a regular old person. But we were regular. So if you're Diamond Club, you actually can make a reservation to go to the restaurants. Yeah, but we wasn't Diamond Club. So the restaurants opened at 6 p.m. So what we did is just went right at 6 p.m. so that we could actually get a table. And we never had a problem anywhere. We got right on in.
And we had really big groups too. I know there was one time we had a group of 10. Yeah. And they were even able to accommodate all of us. So I thought that was, Yeah,
and I think the other part of it is, you have to just be open and flexible. And a lot of the food there, when you go to an all-inclusive, it's really, it's a hit or miss. The crab cake didn't taste like crab cake we was used to. And some of the soups and spinaches didn't taste like that. But you know what? You try it. It's all-inclusive. But I wouldn't give them a bad mark. I feel like, they just didn't work that particular meal or that whatever I ordered didn't work. Hey, I'll try something next time.
Hey, they had very good service.
They had great service. And I would say most of the food, I mean, out of every meal I had, there was something that I liked on every meal. The steak was good.
Especially breakfast. I think breakfast was my favorite.
Breakfast was wonderful.
Breakfast was my favorite. It had such a great variety. Lots of omelet bars, crepe bars, juice bars, just everything. I really enjoyed the breakfast. But the beautiful water. I mean, man, you even beat the water. I mean, it was like aqua blue. I felt like I was Ariel. I felt like I was Little Mermaid. I'm telling you, that water was so blue and pretty, and the activities you can just do right there. We really didn't need to leave.
No,
we chose to leave to go to a couple of places, but we really didn't have to leave.
No, we were all inclusive. All you can eat, all you can drink. We constantly had a drink or somebody asking us. If we needed something,
yes,
and we tipped. The trick is go ahead and tip the people, because when you tip them, they're going to come right to you to fix your next drink or give you whatever you want.
Exactly.
Give them a tip.
I would say we were even able to get some premium liquor too. With just a tip, we were able to get premium liquor. So
he put a bottle to the side for me. And when I come back, he would just make me a drink in that same. I think I drank that one bottle, just me. When it was gone, Jeanette probably got the last of my little bottle. And then it was like, oh, that's it. No, they don't have any more. You know, that particular person that I had been tipping and stopped, you know, he was gone for the day. But I love the, you know, other part, the entertainer, the entertainment coordinator that walked around the whole hotel, letting you know what was going on and gathering people and telling them what, because so you're not sitting around trying to figure it out. I thought that was a great concept.
Stephanie, her name was Stephanie.
We got to write.
Yeah, she wanted us to give her a TripAdvisor review.
Yes, yeah, and that's another thing. You know, TripAdvisor. You know, you really get a good feel for the resorts and places that you're going, because you know I definitely know I will go and write a review, and I definitely would like to go back again, you know, and experience it, you know, and just a different, you know, if it's a group of people or if it's us or what. I just want to go back and experience it. I feel like I could have done a lot more, and I didn't, but you know, I enjoyed the time I had.
But you know, we were there for a whole 5-6 days at that resort.
Yeah,
and
but we still didn't get to do, you know, that they were. I mean, you see, you know, people came in and they were doing things I didn't know, like the splatter paint thing and the sombrero. They were making hats. They were, you know, it was just a lot of stuff. You know, it was so much going on. I'm like the phone party. We went to go do something else, and some folks got to do it. So it was really, really a lot going on.
I would say one thing I really enjoyed too was the massage. They had a really nice spa.
Yeah.
The spa was very affordable. I would say it was really affordable, and we got our massage right there on the beach.
On the beach.
Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, and you know, just sitting in the, you know, they have cabanas and chairs and things that you can just sit and watch while you guys had your massage. I just kind of chilled, and they were just bringing me drinks, and you know, we just kind of went from there.
And we had a few other ladies that were with us. They went parasailing. I know, Tina, you were involved. You were filming for them to do that.
Yeah, they did parasailing. They had, I think that later in the week, the waters were a little choppy or it got a little rough, so everyone couldn't do it. But yeah, they parasail. And that's what another thing is, they have specific things, like you can just go out on the beach. You don't have to be worrying about, you know, of course, being harassed by all the different vendors to do different things. They just had specific people right there on the beach, which was good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the resort and went to an Airbnb, and I liked that experience too. So we had the best of both worlds.
Yeah, but even while we were there, we got to go. We went to that hip hop. Don't skip over our hip hop.
That was off the boat. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was an excursion that we hadn't done before.
Right. Yeah. That was an experience. That was
it was definitely for the young at heart, because I definitely, you know, it's definitely, if you are into, you know, a lot of the music and you know, that genre, you would really, really enjoy it. And I enjoyed it.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was really fun.
And you got to, you know, experience, you know, a whole different island. You get off, you come back. So it was pretty good.
They had
well, we got to jump in the ocean from the catamaran. Yeah. They had jet skis. They brought jet skis out into the ocean. Yeah. We missed the jet skis. Me and Demetria tried to go and jet ski, but soon as we walked up, they was like, "Okay, that's it. We're finished." So it was it was all you can drink. So, you know, soda, water, liquor, whatever you want.
Yeah, a lot of activities, and I felt like even the facilitators, those guys were they really knew the music, they knew the genre, they knew how to get people up and out their seats. Yeah, you know, they had a lot of contests, they were giving away prizes, you know, and you got to meet a whole lot of different people, you know. So it was I enjoyed that. That was a great kickoff to the.
Yeah, that was a nice excursion.
Yeah,
another excursion we went on was one we had done before. We went on a boat to Isla Mujeres.
Yeah, right. That was another great one. That's all inclusive drinks, and then you go and you eat a meal. You hang out at a different island. Saw seals and dolphins.
Yeah.
and all those great stuff. I mean, it was just it was a lot of stuff that we got to do, and I enjoyed that. But the Airbnb I thought was beautiful. Yvette, great pick. Very accommodating. Beautiful. Artistry and the table, and they had all the amenities there, and within walking distance. So that was a good thing, and I loved it.
And I was also happy with Rosa Negra. We went to celebrate Tina's birthday there, and we got there a little late. We got there not late for our reservation, but just late as far as in 9 o'clock. And I would say if you're going to get there, you got a large party to come early. And then they didn't have our table. They put us at another restaurant, but they did go ahead and accommodate us later. Yeah. And we were able to have a really good time. The food was good.
Yes, that was a good experience. I love talking. That we were right there in the midst of, I feel we were secluded. We were really advocating for us to get in the restaurant that we booked for, and I thought it was costly. The price of things were expensive. I mean, $30 for a burger, $30 for a taco, $30 for a drink. Everything was kind of like on the $30 ring.
You're pretty much paying for the atmosphere. They had a fire show and the entertainment. Yes. They come up to you, get you out your seat, dance with you, do all kind of things. They had somebody playing drums.
They did. They have sparklers.
Yeah. And I love that part because they really, like, for my birthday, they constantly having a sparkler. I felt like I was having bottle service. Like every time you turn around, they got somebody coming with some sparklers and standing on the table and dancing and singing, and it was very interactive. I enjoyed it. I definitely feel like that's a great place to go if you are you're celebrating something. And you have a party. We were able to wear our all white. I feel like we had our, what we call it, Sienna in dinner
Blanco.
Yes.
Sienna and Blanco.
So we were having our dinner in white. So we were loving it. That was really great. So when you think about it, as far as cost and what entertainment and everything, the Airbnb I thought was very reasonable, and I thought that the resort was reasonable. What would you think we would do next time? Because I think as far as cost, I would almost want to stay at a resort, an all-inclusive resort.
Yeah, I like the resort. Yeah. The Airbnb was cool. And we left the hotel zone of Cancun, and we actually went to the downtown area of Cancun. That's where our Airbnb was located. But if you really look at it, I mean, it was good, for the experience. But I think I prefer to stay in a resort.
Yeah.
Where you have access to food and drinks and
unlimited.
Yeah. Because we were kind of with the locals, and they had a nice little pool, and they had, it was a beautiful. If we had planned on just doing things, buying groceries and staying in there and cooking, I think that would have been, the great experience. But you have to go out in the local. There's restaurants there. And it was a lot of us. Everybody was tired. We had been on a boat all day, so it was kind of hard to kind of say, what we want to do. But that was great, because we had already eaten. But that first night, it was kind of like look at a draw.
Well, we tried to order food, but the menu was in Spanish, and we couldn't understand.
So y'all had some cactus and some.
They do have food there, but we just couldn't get it to work out. One thing that I would say, as far as the money, how we were able to save a lot of money, and thanks to Yvette, was that we booked early. Yvette booked this early several months ago, probably at least 3-4 months in advance. And then as we got closer to our date, you saw that the prices were almost double than what they were. So I would say that's a travel hack. If you want to do all inclusive, book early. Book in the when did you book, Yvette? At the end of the summer, or
I don't know, somewhere in the summer. Yeah, somewhere
Yes, I think as soon as the tickets, you're like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. Think of, after your investigation, you booked it. But I think that was perfect timing, because I think the later you wait, the more you're gonna pay. So you got in, you got those rooms, and And I really, really feel like, it was a great deal. I don't know if we'll ever get it again, but I hope we can.
Me too. Yeah.
I want to talk about this because a lot of people talk about, they don't want to go to Mexico because it may be dangerous.
Yeah.
And that resort where we was,
Fort Knox,
you can barely get in. And let me tell you, they wouldn't even let you out the resort.
That is, I definitely agree. I think with security, some of, you have to probably go to a more high-end resort, because I'm telling you, they won't even let people who were on reservations get in, even though they knew they were coming. You had to literally have the concierge approve everybody at the gate. And then, they gave you the wristband. You keep your wristband, and that was your claim to fame around there.
Yeah,
right.
I feel really secure there, though. I mean, and for people who maybe it's their first time traveling out of the country, or maybe even to Mexico or Cancun, I would say try a resort. Go to the resort, stay there. You don't have to leave. You can do everything you want to do there. And they have accommodations where they will pick you up from the airport and then drop you back off. So they make it really convenient for people who might be a little skittish about traveling because they're scared maybe for safety.
Yeah. We had one lady with us. She checked out a little earlier than we did. And when she went to get in her Uber to leave, they wouldn't even let her out of the resort because we were
she had been there. Did she still have a bracelet on, or she didn't even take the bracelet off?
No. Yeah, they take that off of you before they let you even out the door. They take that off of you. And she needed some form stating that she checked out of the room. And she had to come back, and she was like, I need the form. So they won't even let me out the gate. So that's just how secure it is.
Yeah, and that's what was so interesting is that, that day before I had, went with someone who was checking out. But I think because I was with them and I still had my bracelet on, they didn't ask for anything. So I couldn't even tell that was going to be the process. But had she decided I'm going to leave now, when you start pulling a bag or luggage, like you leaving, they won't chase you down. Like, where you going? Are you coming back? What you doing?
When you're just walking away. We walked away and we walked down to the main area and we walked back. And when we walked back to get in, we had on our bracelets, but they still stopped us, want to know what room you're in, where you're going, all your information. Yeah, so it's very secure.
Yeah, and I appreciate it because you know what? I did know that they were on top of who are you really supposed to be here or not, and where you going and what you're doing. And if you were even checking out, you are allowed to stay on the property for until the next check-in period of a few hours later. But you got to walk around with a piece of paper and you got to make sure. But you know what? I think they were probably comfortable with everyone because they had been seeing you.
They knew us. Yeah. So once they took our bracelet off and we stayed on the property, we were never approached about why are you here or anything. They knew us.
Yeah, because you had also taken your bags and they had already had your bags. You had checked out your room. So I think that their memory. I'm gonna tell you, if nothing else, they remember everything. I mean, literally, one of the guys who checked us in. I said, someone is coming this day. This person is. He remembered every detail. So when I walked up, he knew everything, and literally, he actually remembered the room number, which was. I'm like, dude, I mean, this was awesome. I'm like, thank you. Yeah. But that was great. I think it was a great experience. Thank you guys. I had a great birthday. I think we had a great group that came with us. We always have, a lot of different people coming. So we had a new crew that we didn't have before. Some came with us before, but we had a lot of folks that were relatively new to our travel experience. And I think they really enjoyed, for the most part, with the exception of some. You can't please everybody, but I think for the most part, everyone really had a great time.
Yep, we did.
I know I did. Enjoyed the resort.
I love Cancun in December. I definitely would love to continue to do this, but I definitely want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So this has been awesome, and this has been a great roundup to the 2023 year. So that was a great trip to round things off with.
Yep. Well, ladies, I'm Jeanette,
and I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
Metro Transit is hiring. Right now, Metro Transit is looking for mechanics and technicians. These workers do the important work of diagnosing, repairing, and performing preventative maintenance on Metro Transit buses, light rail, commuter trains, and other vehicles. Metro Transit is hiring for maintenance of the way technicians for tracks and railway systems. Starting pay ranges from $29.72 to up to $41 an hour. If you're looking for a secure job that offers a great salary, competitive benefits, and a pension, look no further than Metro Transit. Right now, there's even a $4,000 hiring bonus for these positions. Sweet! Find out more at metrotransit.org/mechanic-hiring. That's metrotransit.org/mechanic-hiring. Keep your community on the move with a new career with Metro Transit.
Unleash the power of smile for your team. Delta Dental of Minnesota offers coverage to fit your unique small business, leading to a better benefit package and a happier team. Visit deltadentalmn.org/small business.
When I walked across that stage at my high school graduation, I was excited, but confused about my next step. Then I walked through the doors at Doherty Family College. Doherty Family College is part of the University of St. Thomas. It's a 2-year college that lets you earn an associate's degree and puts you on a path to your bachelor's degree. Classes are small, so I have a personal relationship with professors committed to my success. Like the name says, they treat us like family. They call us scholars because they believe we could do anything we put our minds to. They set us up for excellence with free tutoring, and that's not the only thing that's free. Laptops, books, even breakfast and lunch, and bus fare. That's part of the package here at Doherty Family College. It's even free to apply. So do like I did. Go to dfc.stthomas.edu and set up a tour. We'd be excited to welcome you to our family here at Doherty Family College.
COVID-19 is still an unwelcome guest in our community this holiday. Did you know you can have the virus and even pass it on without experiencing any symptoms? It's true. Before you make plans to attend a holiday gathering, make plans to take a COVID-19 test. It's especially important to know you're not infected before you celebrate with loved ones who are older or immunocompromised. Testing is easy. You use a nasal swab in your own home, and it's quick. You'll get your results in about 15 minutes. And right now, you can get free rapid tests delivered to your home. While supplies last, Minnesota households are eligible to order 8 free rapid at-home COVID-19 tests delivered to their home each month. Have peace of mind during the season of peace on Earth. Take precautions to protect the ones you love. Order your at-home COVID-19 test at sayyeshometest.org. Once again, that's sayyeshometest.org.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.